So good evening friends. Welcome to our TCS NQT webinar series. Today we are going to discuss on reasoning ability. So in our previous webinars, we have discussed the basics of TCS NQT, that is registration process, and other basic details about NQT. That is, we have discussed on the pattern, registration, where we have to register and everything. And in today's webinar, we are going to focus only on the reasoning ability. So earlier we had a webinar on verbal ability, and in upcoming days we will be having the webinar on numerical ability as well as programming. Also, we have the special webinar for the students, those who have purchased from the placement season through the Zoom link. So we had a webinar on Tuesday, and we will be having one more webinar on tomorrow, and we will be have another 2 webinars on next 2 weeks for those who have purchased from the placement season. So today's webinar will be handled by Mr. Ram. So you can post your comment in the comment section. So he will be handling the session. So you can post in the comment section. We will be replying to your questions in the comment section, as well as we will reply to your questions at the end of the session. Also, today we are having an exclusive offer for the students who are watching the webinar. So that exclusive offer will be displayed at the end of this webinar. So thank you friends. The session will be handled by the Ram. Ram, over to you. You can start the webinar.
So we have 30 questions. We'll just go to that slide. Hi viewers, welcome back to Placement Season's TCS NQT webinar series. And today we are going to see the topic reasoning ability in TCS NQT 2021. So reasoning ability in A, B and C sold cars in February and March. The total number of cars sold in this 3-month period by A, B and C were 460, 320 and 500 respectively. Both A and C sold the same number of cars in January. So first of all, before reading the entire question, we'll just directly solve the question. So we have 50 minutes time to solve 30 questions, but still we have to solve 30 questions in 50 minutes. So we have to, we don't have even 2 minutes for every question. So we have to solve every question within a minute. We have to try to solve every question to solve within a minute. So don't waste much time in reading everything, and then don't think about much the in-depth of the question and everything. Just start solving it from the very first itself. So we are given with 3 shops, A, B and C. So we'll just write that A, B and C, right? So we have 3 shops. They sold cars in January, February and March, right? So at last, what is the question they're asking? Like, what was the ratio of the total number of cars sold in Jan, Feb, March by the 3 shops? So we need to find the ratio between the months, right? Jan, Feb and March. So total number of cars sold by the 3 shops, but in month wise. So we'll just write that months in horizontal order: Jan, Feb and March, right? So now we have to find the number of cars sold in January by A, January by B, January by C, likewise. So we'll just now read the question. So now both A and C sold the same number of cars in January. So A and C, January, the numbers should be same. The number of cars sold by A and C in March was also the same. So March also A and C will be same. So A sold 120 cars in February, which was the number of cars sold by C in March. So there's a definite number given here, which is A 120 cars. A sold 120 cars. A sold 120 cars in February. So we write directly A sold 120. So we write 120 here, right? And which is half of the number of cars sold by C in March. So C March is here. So this 120 is half of the number. So C in March should be then, it should be 240, right? So we got C March should be 240, right? And we just go back to the previous statement. The number of cars sold by A and C in March was also the same, which means A and C March should be same. C March is 240, so A should be 240, right? And so we got it, right? And we know the number of cars sold in 3 months by ABC were 460, 320, and 500, which means A is 500, A is 460, B is 320, and C is 500. So we know A is 460, which means together in these 3 months, A sold 460 cars. So we have here 120 and 240, which is 360. Remaining, I have 100 cars, which should be sold in January month by A, right? We got it. Right, and also we know that both A and C sold the same number of cars in January. So A and C January number should be same. So this also should be 100, and totally together this C it should be 500, that we know. So 100 to 40 is 340. The remaining should be 160. So that also we got it. So now we have to find for B. And okay, now we'll come here. So where we left, so we have to read from here. Both A and B sold exactly the same number of cars in February. A and B in February, it should be same. So which means here if it is 120, here also it should be 120. So we have only two blank spaces. So the last condition, the ratio of the number of cars sold by B in January and in March, this should be 1:4. So here one part, here 4 parts of cars should be there from the remaining number of cars sold. And B total is 320, that we know, and already 120 cars sold in February, which means January and March by B, the remaining should be 200. This 200 should be divided in the ratio 1:4. So if I divide that 200 into 1:4, so it will be here 40, here 160, right? So totally together we got every shops sold in every single month, the number of cars we got. So now we'll add everything. So we got totally 240 cars sold in January, and we got here 240, 160, 400 cars sold in February, and we got 240, 160, 400, and 640. So which means 640 cars sold in March. So if I take the ratio between these three, if I just divide this by 80, so this will be what? 3 times, and divide by 80, 400, 5 times, divide by 80, 640 will be 8 times. So the option will be A, 3:5:8, right? So we'll move to the next question. So we'll see the solution, which is A. Now next question, logical connectors. So a statement is followed by two assumptions numbered 1 and 2. Consider the statement and decide which of the given assumptions is or are implicit in the statement. The statement is given: in spite of several efforts by the environmentalists, some of the rarest species of birds are on the brink of extinction. So there are many, means there are several efforts like anything. So that was given by the environmentalist, but still rare species of birds are still in the verge of, like, we are losing that, like, it's a verge of extinction. So which means what will be the assumption, right? So we'll just we have two assumptions here. We'll see that. First assumption given here is people in general do not care for birds and engage in actions that survival of certain bird species. So see, there are in the statement given here is there are several efforts taken, but still we are losing them, right? So can we assume this statement, the statement 1 from this, people are taking efforts, but here it is given people in general do not care for birds. So we can't assume like this, right? It's directly we can get it. Directly we can understand this will not be the assumption. Okay. Second assumption, whether or not environmental care, every species would be extinct in course of time. So that we can we say like that, like, even if we care also, we some other time, or maybe after some time, the species will not extend. So we say like that? We cannot, right? So both 1 and 2 are not implicit, which means among the options we can say neither 1 nor 2 are implicit. Next question, logical connectives again. Each question has a main statement followed by 4 statements labeled 1, A, B, C, and D. Choose the ordered pair of statements where the first statement implies the second, and 2 statements are logically consistent with the main statement. Okay, what is the main statement given here? Either the orangutan is not angry or he frowns upon the world. So either it will not be angry, orangutan will not be angry, or it should be angry, which means here it is given or he frowns upon the world. When he will frown? When it is angry, right? So which means orangutan is not angry or orangutan is angry. This is what the main statement is given. So we'll see the 4 connectives here. First, the orangutan frowns upon the world. When the orangutan will frown? When it is angry, right? Which means the orangutan is angry. So where we have that? Do we have that? Yes, we have that. Isn't that D? The orangutan is angry. So we can connect the orangutan frowns upon the world, the A, with orangutan is angry, with the D. So A and D are same. Like we can connect that. Second, okay, we will read B. Orangutan is not angry, which means it should not frown upon the world. Yes, it is given the orangutan does not frown upon the world. So A and D and B and C, so we can connect that. So B and D, and so we have option B, D and A only, but B and C also we can connect, right? So we have an option for that, C and B and D and A. So that should be the right answer. So that's what is given here as an explanation. It's option D, right? Data arrangement. Okay, a medical representative plans to visit 6 doctors A, B, C, D, F, 1 doctor per day during a week from Monday to Saturday. Okay, so conditions are given. There are 6 doctors A, B, C, and D and F, and during the week from Monday to Saturday. So what we will do, we will just write that Monday to Saturday, right? So it will be easy for us to find. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 6 days we have. And this medical rep is going to visit 6 doctors in this 6 days. 1 doctor per day. That is what given. First condition, he visited D on the day just before the day he visited B, right? He visited D on the day. So we cannot, that the day is not given. So we'll write somewhere. Okay, we'll write here. He visited D on some day. When just before the day he visited B. So before the day he visited B, he visited D, which means after D, it should be B. So before the day, just before the day he visited B, just before the day he visited D. He visited C on Monday. This is a definite one directly given. So C is Monday. So Monday should be C directly. We can fix it, say. He did not visit F on either Tuesday or Saturday. So Tuesday and Saturday should not be F. So F cannot come here, or F cannot come in on Saturday also. F can be anywhere between this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, next condition. He visited A on the day just before the day he visited E. So the same like point number 1, it is given. He visited A on the day. Someday he visited A just before the day he visited E. Just before the day he visited E. Right. And he visited D on some day. He visited D on some day after he visited A. So after he visited A, he visited D on some day. So which means A, E should be together, and after that anywhere D can come, right? After that immediately B should come, right? So if I take this together, A, E, D, B together means 4 consecutive days. If I fix it here like A, E, D, B, I will have Saturday free and I have to fix F. But it is given F cannot be Saturday. Okay, if I fix just one step below, means A, E, D, B should together, right? If I fix A, E, D, B together, then Tuesday will be free and Tuesday cannot be F, which means I cannot separate A, E, which means I cannot fix F in between A, E, I cannot fix F in between D, B. The only place left is here. So A, E, F, D, B should be together. So I can directly fix it here. A, F, and sorry, A, E, F, D, and B. So this is what the series. And which doctor did he visit on Saturday? Saturday should be B. So option B, right? Okay. So next question, multi-dimensional data arrangement. Now, in other words, we can say it is a cross-variable arrangement, right? And the question is given, the question is very lengthy, so do not waste much time on reading everything. Directly see, and usually you used to get 2 or 3 questions or more than that, or maybe only one question under this type of arrangement types, right? For example, we have taken only one question here and we are going to solve that. Solve the solution from the given direction, and we are going to answer one question out of it, right? Okay, so 7 persons PQRST U and V works in different international organizations: WHO, WTO, OPEC, NASA, ILO, WB, and UN. Not necessarily in the same order. Each person belongs to different countries. Okay, there are 7 countries given here: US, UK, Canada, Russia, France, Japan, and China. Right. Again, not necessarily in the same order. So U belongs to US. Okay, now, so we understand here, now we have to match these persons, 7 persons, with the 7 organizations. It means where they work for, where they work, where they belong to, where they work, and which country they belong to, right? So person, organization, and we have to match their country. So we'll write here person. So I'll write in a short form. So person, right, and their organization and country, which country they belong to, right? So I'll just write the persons in vertical order. First person is P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V, right? So now we'll match. So it is given U belongs to US, right? U belongs to US. So country. So we'll write organization here and country in the third column. So U belongs to US, right? Which is a definite one, which is given. And works for neither OPC nor NASA. Means I cannot fill OPC here, NASA here, right? The one who works with WHO belongs to UK. Means we'll write it here. UK means WHO, right? Which is definitely given. And U is not equal to OPEC NASA. I cannot fix OPEC NASA. Okay, so far it's clear. P works with WTO. So P works with WTO. Belongs to neither Russia nor France. So I cannot fix Russia or France here, right? The one who works with UN belongs to China. The same way like we have written right here, UN China. UK is a country, will write China next country. Okay, China, which is UN. UN belongs to China. Okay. Q belongs to Japan and does not work with NASA. Q belongs to Japan. So country we will write here. So we'll write in the short form JAP, right? And the one who works with NASA does not belongs to France. The one who works with NASA does not belongs to France. So NASA means it cannot be France, which is also given. And Q also does not NASA. U also does not NASA. So we have many conditions with NASA. Okay, right? The one who works with NASA does not belongs to France, right? S works with ILO. So S is ILO. So which is also definite. We'll fix all definite one. Then we'll see the remaining conditions. V does not belong to UK. So V does not belong to UK and does not work with NASA, which is also given. Like, it's not NASA. V also not NASA. T does not work with NASA. T also not NASA. So what we have NASA many conditions NASA is given, which will not be. So where NASA will be? So we'll see that now. So first, U not NASA, right? Q does not work with NASA, which is given. R nowhere is given. T does not work with NASA. U does not work with NASA. So T no NASA, U no NASA, V no NASA, right? It's everything is given. V does not work with NASA, T no NASA, U is not NASA. Then what? Q is not NASA. Then only left out places are, then it should be NASA. So we can fix NASA here. It's good. Okay. Now we'll see how we can fix the remaining. So we have two conditions here, means two things here which is fixed, which is UK means WHO, China means UN, right? So two things we can directly fix it here. We can directly take and we can fix. But here it is already fixed. One is fixed. We cannot fix both two here. Here one is fixed. Here one is fixed. Here one is fixed. Here both are not fixed, right? Here both are not fixed. And here both are not fixed. Here it is fixed. So these two should come only here. But how we can fix it? There is a condition I think given for what? There is a condition given here. V does not belong to UK. So V does not belong to UK means UK cannot come to V. There is only possibility UK and for WHO, which is T. So WHO should be here and UK should be here, which is fixed. If in that case, the UN and China should come here. So UN should be here and China should be here. I'll write only CHI, right? Okay. So we have fixed this, means we have fixed 5 organizations here. The rest are 2. And which is, okay, how we can fix it? Then U, there is a, I think, condition given, right? Yes. U belongs to US and works neither OPEC nor NASA. And here we have left out with 2 organizations, OPEC and WB. So OPEC cannot be for U. So only possibility is WB. In this case, we have full 6 organizations. The left out is OPEC, which will be in Q. Right. And country wise, okay, we'll see country wise. Okay. See, country wise also, there's many things are given. So P works WTO, yes, but neither belongs to Russia nor France. Here, Russia also will not come. No, France also will not come. There are already 4 countries fixed. Remaining out of 3 countries, 2 countries will not come. There is only 1 country, which is Canada. Canada is there here. So we can write Canada here. I'll write only C, A, and N. right? So there are two countries here, and we have seen, I think so, NASA and France, right? Okay, yes, here the one who works with NASA does not belongs to France, so NASA means will not be France. Here cannot come, so here France will come. Okay, I'll write only FRA. The remaining one country is, we have fixed US, we have fixed UK, Canada is fixed, Russia is not fixed, so it should be Russia. Okay, okay, everything is fixed. Now we'll see the question. Which of the following combination is right? PWA Japan, PWA is Canada, is wrong. TWHO US, TWHO is UK, it's wrong. VUN UK, VWB US, it's wrong. QOPEC Japan, QOPEC Japan, yes, it is right. Option D, right? Yes, this is what the solution, and the answer is D. Okay, so now dices, very interesting and very your logical thinking power will be tested here. The figure X is folded to a form of box, right? The assuming that the paper used for the box is opaque, then the signs shaded triangles have to be visible on the outer side of the box. 4 possible formations A, B, C, D are given below, some of which can be formed and some cannot be formed. Choose from the alternatives the boxes that can be formed. Okay, it's very simple. So now you will not have much time to form a cube like this, or you cannot do that in the paper also, right? You have to think. So first option A, if I think, okay, if I fold this, will I get this formation or what? That's what I have to see. That's what they have given, boxes that can be formed. So okay, let me always take this edge, okay, this corner, okay, this corner, if I fold these 4 triangles, I will get one square, means one face I will get, right? So that should be this face, right? If that is the top edge and this is the left side face, means it is given which face? That is given this corner. In this corner, this is the top and this is the left side face. So right side face will be an empty face, which is this, and which is possible. Yes, logically is done, and which this side, this 3 faces are possible. Yes, if I take this corner, okay, the top face should have a inner square in it. This is what. On the left side will be X, which means it is given this particular corner, and right side face is an empty face, which is there, and this formation also possible. And third one will take the top face is dot, which is this one, right? And they have given left and right 2 empty faces, so there are 2, which means which side this is possible. This is possible if I consider this corner. Yes, this corner and this edge, if I take, friend, top can be dot and left and right can be these 2. This also possible. Okay, D, again dot. So if dot will have 4 faces surrounded, right? 2 faces are white, the remaining 2 faces, here it is given. Is it possible? If I take dot, one side face should be this. Yes, means what? This face. If I fold this, I'll get it. One side face should be this one. Yes, I will get. But will I get in this order, like left and right or right and left? That we will see. If I take this dot as a front face, okay, if I consider this edge, I will get one side as empty, but I don't want empty face here. If I consider this, okay, if I consider this, one side face will be this. Okay, but I cannot consider this because this is top, right? This is top. So either these 2 will be one face, these 2 will be one face, and these 2 will be one face. But you can see this should be your left side face and this will be your right side face if I consider this edge right? If I consider this edge, your left side will be this folded four triangles. You will get this face, which means nothing but this face. You'll get that in the left hand side. Right side should be this small inner square face. So it should be vice versa. Means this side should be here and this side should be here. In that case, this formation will be right. Now A is right, B is right, C is right, D is not right. So it should be option C. Right? Next, visual reasoning. So there are here you can see four figures, but it is given this is to this. So this is what? That is what we can understand from this question in simple. That is what given here, right? Okay. So this is this. So this has formed this. So this figure is a circle and this is a square, right? So this, if I turn this as it's a normal basic logic. If I just rotate this circle 45 degree to your clockwise direction, it will form like this, but the square will go outside and the circle will come inside. That's what the formation logically it is given, right? So inside the circle, the star is there. Inside the square, the dots are there. So dots will go outside and the star will come inside. So if you just rotate 45 degree to your clockwise direction, the same way if you do it here, if you rotate this clockwise direction, right? Clockwise direction, this is a diamond shaped figure and this is a square shaped figure. If you rotate clockwise direction 45 degree, this will become the outer side will become a square, because this is in a square will become a means this will become a square type, and this will become the diamond will become square, and this will become the inner diamond type, right? So the inner dots, the inner stars will go outside, the outer dots will come inside. That's what logically we can derive, right? So how many figures we have in that way? So we have option B in that way and we have option C in that way. But you see, if I rotate here, only the inner dot, from this only we can find the difference. So here it is not arranged in a vertical or horizontal order. This dots and this squares means this stars and everything. Yes, but here in this figure it is arranged in a horizontal vertical order, means it is arranged in an order. But it is not here. These are not arranged in order, so they should not be arranged in order. So logically, they should be the right answer. Okay, next again visual reasoning. From the find the following next figure, means A, B, C, D, E. They are asking for a F, the next figure. So again, visual reasoning questions or non-verbal reasoning questions are again the logical based questions. Logically, you need to think like how the figure has been placed, how you have to look at the figure. So that only, then only you will be able to arrive at the answer. Like, if anybody even if I'm explaining this question, the next figure, of course, it is going to be different. When whatever the question is you're going to get will be different. You have to logically approach that question. So here the approach is the views of the figure. So basically A, B, C, D, E given here are basically the views. So basically, if I just take the order of the view, so I'm getting D as the answer, right? You have to see the views for this question, the logic. Yes. Okay, next, blood relation. So Ravi is the son of Aman's father's sister. So whenever you get any blood relationship type question, you need to always plot it either from the front to last or last to means from the last to front. Depends here, and always try to plot the map. Otherwise, you will miss out somewhere. So now we'll start plotting the relations. Okay. And here it is considered by the name, the gender is considered. Okay. Ravi is the son of Aman's father's sister. Okay. So Aman's father's sister's son is Ravi. So we'll start with Aman here. That will be logically correct, right? So Aman's father's, okay, Aman's father's sister. Okay, sister's son is Ravi. So what you can understand, Aman and Ravi are cousins. That's what we can understand from here, right? And okay, next, Sahil is son of Divya. Okay, Sahil is the son of Divya, who is the mother of Gaurav. Sahil is the son of Divya, and Divya is the mother of Gaurav, which means Sahil and Gaurav are brothers. So Sahil and Gaurav are brothers, and their mother is Divya. Okay, that is what given here. And Sahil is the son of Divya, who is the mother of Gaurav and grandmother of Aman. So Divya is the grandmother of what? Aman. So S is Sahil and G is Gaurav. Okay, write the second letter. It'll be easy to understand. Okay. So now grandmother of Aman. So Divya is the grandmother of Aman. So Aman should be the son of, maybe say Aman. Here it is given. Okay, Aman is having a father, but the name is not given. So Sahil or Gaurav, anyone could be the father of Aman. That's what we can understand now. But we cannot fix for a particular person. Now we will just read the next sentence. Ashok is the father of Tanya and grandfather of Ravi. Okay. Ashok is the father of Tanya. So Tanya is a female and grandfather of Ravi. And Divya is the wife of Ashok. So with this, what we can understand, so Divya is the wife of Ashok. So which means it is given clearly Ashok is having a daughter. It is Tanya, right? And now we can fix this one here. A brother-sister relationship should be there, and which is here Sahil and Gaurav, two brothers and one sister. So we can map anyone, right? With this one brother with Tanya. So Tanya's son is Ravi. So Ashok is the grandfather of Ravi. Yes, Ashok is the grandfather of Ravi, which we can fix here. And okay, next. And Aman also we can fix for anyone. But what is the question given here? How is Gaurav's wife related to Tanya? So Gaurav wife, which the name is not given in the question, but still they're asking for only the relationship with Tanya, right? So Gaurav's wife, Gaurav and Tanya are brother and sister. So Tanya's brother's wife should be sister-in-law, which is very simple. This is what they're asking for, right? Sister-in-law. Right? It's option C. Okay, next, blood relation. Again, so the conditions are given. P plus Q means P is the son of Q. P minus Q means P is the wife of Q. P into Q means P is the brother of Q. P slash Q means P is the mother of Q. P equal to Q means P is the sister of Q. What does X plus Y minus Z mean? Very, very simple question here. Okay, direct question. X plus Y. So what is plus symbols denotes here? Plus means is a son. So X plus Y means X is the son of Y. X is the son of Y. Okay, X is the son, so X should be male. I just write it here as to denote X is the male. But Y we don't know. Who is father? It could be mother. Right. Next, Y minus Z. Minus denotes P is the wife of Q, which means X is the wife of Q. Sorry, X is the wife of Z. That's what we can get it from here. Y is the wife of Z. So Y is the wife, should be female, and Z is the husband, male. Okay, so what we can get from here? Y is the mother, Z is the father, X is the son. So first, Z is the father of X. Z is the father of X. It is, yes, correct. It is right. Z is the son of X. No. Z is the uncle of X. No. Z is the brother of X. No. So option A, which is right. Yeah. Next question. So solution given here. Okay, inequalities. So how we have to solve these type of questions is, whatever the equalities given here, you have to frame that as a single inequality, right? Generally, it will be easy to solve. So as S is greater than R, T is greater than or equal to U, T is less than V, V is equal to E is less than or equal to S is true. Okay, then which of the following conditions is definitely true? Now what we have to do, we have to plot everything. Now see, first S is greater than R. Okay, which is given. Next, anything related to S and R? Yes, it is given. E. E is less than or equal to S. So E is less than or equal to S, or S is greater than or equal to E. Right? Next, anything with E? Yes, E is equal to V. E is equal to V. Okay. Next, yes, anything between V? Yes, V is greater than or equal to T. Right? And T is greater than or equal to U. So T is greater than or equal to U. So everything is plotted now in a single inequality. Single equation is done now. Now we'll see the options. E is greater than or equal to U. So E and U, this is what the comparison. Right? V is equal to E. So we can replace E here instead of V. Yes. Now compare. E is greater than or equal to U. E is greater than or equal to T. T is greater than or equal to U. So obviously E will be greater than or equal to U, which is right. Yes. Next option. E is greater than or equal to P. Where is P is given here? Nowhere is P. So okay, leave that. U is less than V. U is less than V. U is less than or equal to T, less than or equal to V. But there are two conditions possible here. U can be less than V. For U and V, U can be less than V, or U can be equal to V. Two conditions possible. So this is not definitely true, partially true. So this is wrong. P is less than or equal to S. Again, there is no P here. So obviously option A is right. Right? Which of the following sets of symbols, when filled in the blanks from left to right, will make D less, D is greater than greater than E. D greater than E. Definitely true. Okay. So now we have a question, F space D space S space R space E. Letters given, we have to replace with the inequality, the symbols, right? So they are asking for the comparison between D and E. So D and E. So we'll directly leave the first symbol first. So forget about the first symbol then. Right? It will be easy to compare, right? Because we are going to see about only D and E. Okay, if I compare, if I fix the option A here in these three spaces, okay, because we are not going to take this one, we are going to place in these three places. D greater than or equal to R, sorry, S equal to R greater than or equal to E. So here it is S. From this we can directly understand by this symbols D is, can be, or may be greater than or equal to, sorry, greater than E. But there is another possibility. Here equal to is there, here equal to is there, here equal to is there. So D can be equal to E also. So which is not definitely true. Next, D greater than or equal to S. So D can be greater than S, D can be equal to S. Right? S is greater than R. S is greater than R. Next symbol. R is equal to E. So if R is equal to E, I can replace E here. Right? If D is greater than or equal to S, if D is greater than S, S is greater than E, if both are greater than, D can be greater than, D will be greater than E, which is right. If D is equal to S, because we have equal to symbol also here, right? D is equal to S, then I can replace D here, then also D will be greater than E. Right? So which is definitely true. By looking at itself, we will not be able to arrive because one is greater than, one is less than, so we will not be able to get anything from here. Here also we will not get because equal to is there from second symbol. So anyway, we'll get equal to possibility is there. So option B is right. Directly we got it. Right? Okay, data sufficiency. So what is the question given? Data sufficiency questions are like, so you will be given with a question followed by two datas. Okay. So how you're going to answer the question, like only with the statements one, or with the statement two, or combining both, or individually it is giving. So based on that, you're going to, or both are not giving. So likewise, you're going to analyze and you're going to answer the question. Okay, whether the data, the statement given is sufficient to answer the question or not, that's what you're going to tell now. Right here, answer is not required. You have to say it is whether it's sufficient or not. Right? How many, the question given is how many children are there in the row of children facing north. So I don't want to find who's facing north, who's facing south. I have to find how many children are there. That's what my question. Right? I need to find the number of children by the statement given. Okay, now see, first statement, Vishaka, who's fifth from the left hand. So by reading this, I'll be able to understand. See, here I'm writing. So this is your right and this is your left. I need to find the persons standing or sitting between this right and left, from the right end and from the left end. If I'm able to get from that, I'm able to get the answer. So first, Vishaka, who's fifth from the left end. So from the left end, fifth position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth position is Vishaka. Okay. And I know from the left end how many persons are there till Vishaka. Right. Now I need to find Vishaka to right. Okay, Vishaka, who's fifth from the left end, is eighth to the left of Ashish. Ashish will be here. Ashish left will be this side. Eighth left is Vishaka. Okay. Ashish, who is 12th from the right end. So Ashish is here. Okay. Ashish is 12th from the right end. So it's a 12th person. And Vishaka is 8th position from the Ashik. So Vishaka will be 8th from here. And there are 4 more there. So 12 plus 8 is 20 plus 4 is 24. I'm able to get the number of children in the row. Right? So which means from statement 1, I'm able to get the answer individually. Right? So now we'll see the statement 2. Okay. Rohit is 5th from the left of Nisha. So okay, again right and left. Rohit is 5th to the left of Nisha. Nisha, who's 7th from the right end and 18th from the left end. I don't want to even see the Rohit directly from Nisha. I'm getting the answer. Nisha is 7th from the right end. From the right end, 7th. Nisha is 7th. Right? From the left end, Nisha is 18th. So directly I can find 7 plus 18, 25. I'm adding Nisha twice. So minus 1, 25 minus 1, 24. Again, I'm getting the answer 24. So individually, these statements are giving the answers. So options should be what? First option, if the data 1 is alone is sufficient, but data 2 alone is not sufficient, there's not the answer. 2 will be data 2 alone is sufficient, but statement 1 alone are not sufficient. No, it is not there. The data either in statement 1 alone or in statement 2 alone are sufficient to answer. Yes, either statements are sufficient to answer. Solution for the 13th question, it is C. Yes, 24, we got it, right? And coding and decoding. See, in a certain code, temporal is written as some letters, and how is considered written in that code. See, anyway, while solving any coding and decoding type questions in this format, you should have the alphabets in your mind from A to Z. 26 letters are there. Easily just remember that 26 letters positions to, means A as 1, Z as 26. Or A as 26, Z as 1, means in reverse order. If I ask you what is J, J should be 10 from forward order. You should be able to tell that, right? So easily remember the letters. Like I'll just give you an easy trick. Always remember this E-J-O-T. Okay, sorry for my letter E. Okay, always remember this E-J-O-T. What is special in this is E is 5th letter, J is 10th letter, O is 15th letter, T is 20th letter, and Y is 25th letter. So you'll be able to easily understand, means get the remaining letters, right? So always remember this EJOT with this. Always, whenever you get it, so just compare the code with the given format, and then you will be able to get it. Now we have to compare this temporal with these 8 letters. See the difference between the letters from first always, or first and last, means how you may get the question is the difference between the letters in the same position, maybe the first letter and first letter, or the first letter and last letter. Since the number of letters in this word is even, so it could be half of, or 2 letters, the first two, the next two, and then two, and then these two letters could be, you know, replaced, like vice versa. It could be we have to arrange it, means te could be et, and likewise we have to think, like, you know, the difference we have to see in this format, right? Here the logic is, if you just divide this temporal into 2, temp, if you just write means the 4 letters, if you write in this format, t m e t, okay, tmet, the tm or pmet. So p minus 1 is O, M minus 1 is L, E minus 1 is D, T minus 1 letter is S, which is OLDS. We got the first 4 letters. Same way, if you reverse this oral, like L, A, R, O, so now we have the rest for us M, B, S, P. So easily we can connect this, which is not minus 1, which is plus 1. So it should be M, and next is plus 1 is B, plus 1 is S, plus 1 is P. The same way you have to divide this into 2 and reverse the first half, SNOC. So S minus 1, it is T, and we have only one option with that, so directly we can mark the answer. Sorry, it is minus 1, it is R. I just did the plus 1, but you have to do the minus 1, which is R, and N minus 1 is M, O minus 1 is N, C minus 1 is B. Yes, again the reverse of this. So initially I said S minus 1 is R, which is my mistake. S minus 1 is T, I said. S minus 1 is R. Coding and decoding. Now it's a different type of question here. It's given, right? So letters of alphabets number from 1 to 26 are consecutively now with assigned 1 assigned to A and 26 to Z. The same we discussed for the previous question. You have to just number A to Z as, like A is 1, B is 2, likewise Z is 26. By 27th letter we mean A, 28 to B, means again the 28, 27 is A, means 1 to 26, again 1 to 26 for the letters 27th, 28th, likewise. Okay, A to Z, again A to Z, right? So in general, 26 M plus N, M and N are negative numbers in the same as the letters numbered N. Very simple. If you get number 30, means till 26, I know it is Z. Again, 27 is A, 28 is B, 29 is C, 30 is D. Likewise, we have to get it. That's what, very simple. In case if I get 53, so how many multiples of 26 are there? Because in 26, you will get a series of alphabets from A to Z, right? So how many multiples of 26 are there in 53? 126 is 26, 226 is 52. So till 52, we are done with Z, A to Z, again from A to Z. 53rd will be again A. So 53rd is A. So likewise, we can understand this. This is one very simple concept given here. Let P is equal to 6. Strange country military general sends this secret message according to the following quantification scheme. In quantifying a sentence, the first time a letter occurs, it is replaced by the pth letter. So P is nothing but 6 here. So 6th letter, which means 6th letter from it. The letter is replaced by 6th letter from it. Okay. Second time, if occurred, it is replaced by p square letter from it. Means it is talking about the same letter. If letter comes first, it will be pth letter, which means sixth letter from it. If the same letter occurs second time, it will be that square of it, right? Third time occurred, it will be p cube letter from it, right? What is the code for a b b a t i a l? It was given. So now we need to code this. First letter will take a. So a, first time a is occurring, and I have to take the p letter, which is nothing but sixth letter from a. So sixth letter from a is a plus 6, which means the seventh letter, which is g, and every option's first letter. So g is simple because a plus 6. Okay, I need to take the seventh letter, which is g. Again second letter b. Again b is occurring for the very first time. Again b plus 6. B is b plus 6. So b is, b is 2 plus 6 is equal to eighth letter. It is h, and again for all options second letter is h. You will not get anything. But third letter, every option, the third letter is different. So now you will get the answer. If you find this third letter is off, again it is enough, because all these 4 letters are different in 4 options. You can directly mark it, right? But here the twist is, the third letter in the question, it is b again, means b is happening second time. If the letter is coming second time, you have to do p square letter from it. What is p? It is 6. So what is 6 square? 6 square is 36. So b again, it is not plus 6 now, it is plus 36. So b plus 36 is nothing but 2 plus 36. So what is 2 plus 36? It is 38. 38th letter. In this 38, you can eliminate directly first 26 letters. Till A to Z you can eliminate. The rest are 12 letters are there. So starting from A, which is the 12th letter, right? So 12th letter is L, right? I've already told you each OT in that J is 10 and 11 will be K, 12 will be L. So it should be GHL, starting should be GHL. So only one option is there starting with GHL. Then it should be right. Next, number series. Examine the series. So first we'll examine the series. So 848 becomes 420. How it is? So if I remove this 8, means 840. If I subtract 8, 840 by 2 is 420. So we'll check whether the same series has been followed or not. Now, right, first 8 is subtracted, then half of that is 420. Now 420 becomes 206, almost half. How the same logic will apply here. Subtract 8 from 420, it is 412. 4 by 2, it is 206. Yes, the same logic has been applied here. The same thing will follow. 206 minus 8 is 198. 198 by 2 is 99. 99 minus 8 is 91. 91 by 2 is 45.5. The same logic has been applied. Now, if another series is written with the same rule, what number would come in the place of B? So B is here, 664. A, B, C, D is given. I don't want to find all the numbers. I need to find only B. So same logic will apply. The logic is minus 8 by 2. That's the logic. So 664 minus 8 is 656. 656 by 2 is 328. Okay. Now 328 minus 8 by 2. 328 minus 8 is 320. 320. Okay, first then option, that means this A should be 328. Now for B, again minus 8 by 2, it should be 160. So now B should be 160, option C. Right? Now next. Okay. Now the other logic is divide by 2 minus 4. Both are same. Minus 8 2 or divide by 2 minus 4. Means if you do my subtraction by minus 8 by 2 also same, or divide by 2 minus 4 also same. Because 8 by 2 is 4. That's what given here in the logic. This is second logic for this question. Find the odd man out. Okay, here odd man out A, D, B. Again, you just compare with the letters, the respective position of the letter. So A is 1, D is 4, P is what? 16th letter, right? So 1, 4, 16. You will easily, it's understood like 1, 4, 16, 4 power 0, 4 square. So easily we can compare. See, it is having some relation between this. QTX, whether it's having some relation or not. Yes, it is having. The same way HKRSTE. Just if you see the relation as QTX 17, 20, 24, the difference is 3, 3. So the difference is 17 plus 4 and 20 plus 17 plus 3, 20 plus 4. So plus 3 plus 4. HKR, it is 18, 18 plus, means it is 8, 11, 18. The comparison is there. STE 19, 20 and 5. The difference is 3 between the first two letters, first two alphabets, which is not followed in STE. So here if I take the comparison, if here 1, 4, the difference is 2. The difference means between it is 2 letters. Here between 2 letters. Here between 2 letters. Here between only one. No letters actually. 1920 there is no letter. That's what the logic or odd man out. So if you just sometimes if you just compare in this way, means compare in the series, it will follow some series, right? So in this way also you'll be able to proceed. So now if you see in this way, the odd man is option D. Next. Okay, so syllogism, you have a certain rules to follow. All, some, no, some not, likewise. And syllogism, you have methods to solve. One is normally Venn diagram methods. Majority they used to solve, or a tick cross method. So what I suggest and what we suggest is always go for the Venn diagram method. You will be able to understand easily. But there may be many possibilities, but in all the possibilities, it should be the condition, should be the conclusion, should be true. In all the diagrams and all the Venn diagrams, whatever you're drawing, it should be true. Then only the conclusion is true. If it is failing in one diagram, then it is false. But the given question here is very, very simple question. But for some questions, you may get multiple Venn diagrams. But whatever the Venn diagrams you draw, means how many number of Venn diagrams you draw, the conclusion should be true in all the Venn diagrams. Then only the conclusion will follow. Otherwise, it will not follow. That's what. And it is easily understandable. One best picture, one best Venn diagram you can draw. With that, you will be able to answer all the conclusions. So you need to practice n number of times to arrive this, right? First, all glasses are mirrors. With the first statement, all glasses are mirrors. Okay, if I take glasses, if I take this is glasses, this all glasses are mirrors. So all glasses are mirrors. I can say mirror equal to glasses. So all glasses are mirrors, but all mirrors can be glasses. That will be the conclusion. But I don't want to arrive in that state now. Just simply draw the Venn diagram as all glasses are mirrors. So all glasses are inside a mirrors. All mirrors can be glasses, may be glasses, may not be, right? Which is not true, because it should be definitely true in that case. So it is not true, so I've drawn like this. All glasses are mirrors. Some mirrors are red. So some of the mirror part is red. Yes, it is true for my diagram, right? So now we'll see the conclusion. All mirrors are glasses. All mirrors are glasses is not true for my diagram. Okay, my Venn diagram follows the statement. My Venn diagram should be true for the conclusion. Okay, in other Venn diagram, it can be true. So I can write all glasses are mirrors. So I can write mirror equal to glasses. In that case, all mirror will be in glasses. All glasses are mirrors, are glasses. So, but in this Venn diagram, the first conclusion is true, but it is false in this diagram, right? So it is false. the conclusion should be true in all the Venn diagrams, then only it should be true. So this is not follows. Some glasses are red. Some glasses are red. There may be a connection between glasses and we can we can draw another diagram connecting this red with glasses. In that, yes, it will be true. Some glasses are red. But for my diagram, it is false. So it will not follow. So neither one nor two follows. Right? Okay. In the figure, how many small cubes will be such that each face of these cubes is surrounded by at least one cube? Okay. So at least one cube means there are number of small cubes are there. First, it is what cube is this? We have, it is 4 4 4. It is 4 cube, which is 64. So there will be 64 small cubes are attached here, considered in that way. Now the question is, how many small cubes will be in such that each face of this cube is surrounded by at least one cube? So means each face should be covered. If in that case the outer faces, these cubes are open, it's exposed to outside, right? So all faces of these cubes will not be covered. So which cubes will be covered in all the faces? The cubes in between the cubes. So in between the cubes means only this 4 cubes, this side 4. So means the cubes, if I remove all the outside cubes, these 2 means this 2 cube only will be there here. 2 cube is 8. So the 8 cubes inside the in between the cubes are covered with all the faces. Okay, so answer is 8. Logically you need to think, and you have to apply your logical mind here. You cannot see, you cannot form a cube, or you cannot see every cube here. Logically you need to think and you have to solve, right? Okay, next, from the question from direction. So direction sense, normally, so we have directions like north, south, east, west, and northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, likewise, right? So we have directions and 4 cardinal directions, right? So most of the time, whenever you are solving directions and questions, if it is very simple, just try to trace the path by using the figure. Just logically apply your mind and think, and you just trace the path. If in case if you have to find anything different or difficult, you just draw that in a paper, in a rough copy. Otherwise, you just trace the path by using your logical thinking. For Subnam travels 9 kilometers towards the west, I can just logically apply, but for you, I'll just try to solve. First, 9 kilometer west. Sorry for my line. It is actually, it is not, she is not maybe walking straight. Okay. It is 9 kilometers. She is walking west. So which is 9 kilometer. And then 6 kilometers towards her left. Now, if she walks west, so she'll be facing west. For facing west, if she turns left, it should be south, right? And she covering 6 kilometer. Okay, so now then she turns towards east, then travels 2 kilometer. So facing southeast, this side 2 kilometers she traveled. Okay, we'll extend. Okay, we'll extend more. Okay, now finally she travels 5 kilometers towards north. See, this is 6. Again, she is turning towards north and going to travel 5 kilometer. Means she would have ended up here, right? Now, how far is she from the starting point? The starting point is here, the ending point is here. So you have to find the hypotenuse now. Okay, it is not in the straight line. So which means we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem now. So in this 9 kilometer, she traveled 2 kilometer this side. So the remaining will be 7. So this will be 7. So I'll just draw that here. You need to find this now. This is what the question. So this is 7, and this is 5, which is given, right? This is 6 and this 5, so which means this should be 1. So this is 1. So you need to apply the Pythagoras theorem formula. Very simple. 7 square plus 1 square is equal to this x square. So 49 plus 1, 50. Root of 50, square root of 50 is equal to 5 root 2, which means 50. I can take that as 25 into 2. Square root of 25 into 2, square root of 25 is 5. So it will be 5 root 2. Right. So that's it. We have seen a few problems from the topic reasoning ability. Okay, so reasoning ability will be very easy to solve any questions. You have to apply your logical mind and then you have to solve. Okay, so do not take much time to solve reasoning ability questions. You are given with 50 minutes time, but will not be sufficient to solve these 30 questions. You might get different types of problems also in TCS NQT. Right, guys, all the best, do well, and there's a solution for this question. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, friends. Thank you, Ram, for your wonderful session. So, friends, I hope you have learned many things in today's session. And as I informed earlier, so this is the coupon code for the TCS NQT preparation course. So use the coupon code NQT499 and get enrolled for the challenge at only 499 rupees. So this coupon code will expire at 11:59 p.m. today. So if you purchase this course and practice all the tests available in that course, and in case if you are not able to get through TCS NQT 2021 test, we will return the 100% of your money. So the link is given in the description. Use the link and purchase it before 11:59 p.m. to avail this coupon code. So we have conducted webinars on YouTube and it is available in our placement season channel. Also, we are conducting a special expert interaction session through Zoom link. So those who have purchased TCS NQT package will get a separate link, and that will be an interactive session with everyone. So we have conducted one session on last Tuesday, and we will be having next session tomorrow at 7 p.m. So in case if you have not purchased this course, this is the right time to use this coupon code and purchase this. So see you in next webinar. All the best for your TCS NQT preparation. Thank you guys. Bye bye.